Welcome back to Blackfeather. Last time, beneath a fog-choked moon, Quincy hunted down a goblin raiding party outside Veyrith. One by one they fell in the dark, their camp left silent beneath a scatter of black feathers. Now the story continues. This is Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Masks and Mirrors. The city of Veyrith was never truly silent. It only changed what it was hiding. By day, its narrow streets rang with hammers, merchants, and the shrill cries of peddlers hawking everything from honey-glazed figs to knives of questionable sharpness. Smoke curled from 100 chimneys, the air thick with coal, bread, and sweat. By night, the city changed its face. Lamps were lit, doors were barred, different people ruled the streets. The noise didn't vanish, it shifted. Laughter spilled from taverns, footsteps whispered down alleys, secrets changed hands in the dark alongside stolen coin. In Veyrith, darkness wasn't an absence of light, it was a currency. Tonight, fog rolled low through the streets, curling around wagon wheels and lamp posts. The moon hung sharp above jagged rooftops, painting the world in silver and shadow. Quincy moved through it like he belonged, though he didn't. He never stayed long enough anywhere to belong. His hood was drawn low, hiding most of his face. Only a glint of gray eyes betrayed him beneath the cowl. His lean frame was built for speed, his dark leathers broken only by muted steel along his forearms and chest. A rapier hung at his hip, its hilt dulled by use, and a longbow rode across his back. At a glance, he was just another sellsword, but to those who looked closer, small tells betrayed the truth. The way his eyes tracked rooftops and doorways, how his right hand hovered near his weapon, and the faint scent of smoke and singed feather that clung to him like memory. As he turned the corner, voices cut through the fog.
"We'll keep you safe,"
Gideon promised, crouching to speak at eye level with a frightened child clutching her mother's skirts. The woman's voice trembled.
"You caught them then? The raiders?"
Gideon's smile came easily, the kind that steadied people.
"Not yet,"
he said gently.
"but we will. That's my word."
When they moved on, he exhaled quietly.
"Gods, let me not be wrong,"
he murmured, rubbing the bridge of his nose before straightening and heading toward the tavern. The silver gull crouched near the docks, its sign, a chipped wooden gull, swaying on rusty chains. The building leaned like a drunk mid-stumble, its windows glowing amber. Inside, pipe smoke and spilled ale thickened the air. Laughter clashed with a cracked lute. Sailors, smugglers, and hired blades filled the room. A perfect place to vanish. Quincy entered without inviting eyes. His gaze swept until it found her. Marla. Small and sharp-featured, ember hair catching the lantern light. Green eyes that never stopped moving. Rings glittered on nimble fingers. Wealth that could disappear quickly if needed. Fine fabric layered with street leather. Marla didn't survive Veyrith's shadows. She steered through them. Before Quincy reached her table, the room shifted. Mayor Gideon Valen had entered. Men straightened. Voices softened. Even drunks paid attention. Gideon greeted the barkeep, clasped hands, traded words that drew smiles. A young woman stepped into his path.
"Mayor Valen, thank you for keeping us safe."
His response was warm but measured.
"Veyrith keeps itself safe. I just help organize it."
When she left, the warmth eased from his expression. Not gone, just set aside. Marla smirked as Quincy sat.
"Half the city would follow him into a fire,"
she murmured.
"The other half hopes he never asks."
"He's too bright for this city,"
Quincy said.
"And you're too dark. Yet here we are."
Quincy set a small black feather on the table. Marla's breath caught.
"That's recent."
"It's done. The raiders won't return."
"Word will spread. The black feather leaves warnings written in bodies."
"Fear is faster than patrols."
The lamplight flickered. The scent of burnt feather edged his breath. A whisper slid into his mind.
Another thread pulls loose, little shadow. Follow it.
Pressure settled behind his eyes. Familiar now. Marla frowned.
You drifted.
Just tired.
She didn't buy it, but let it pass. Instead, she slid a parchment across.
A priest in the lower ward. Blood rites. Loyal followers. Claims the crows carry his sight.
Quincy unfolded it. A crude sketch stared back. Hollow cheeks, dark eyes. The crow-eyed priest. A faint unease prickled. The ritual words from earlier brushed his memory, unbidden. He folded the parchment.
Where?
Old clock tower. And if anyone asks, I never heard the name.
Her hand caught his wrist.
Be careful. Even the guard avoids that tower.
His smile was thin.
Then it won't be crowded.
He slipped back into the fog. The city murmured beneath him as he crossed rooftops. Tied against dock, wagon wheels, distant song. Another whisper followed.
Feathers gather, Quincy. Each one brings you closer.
He ignored it, but his steps grew sharper. A feather slipped free from his cloak, unnoticed by everyone but the night, spinning once before vanishing into the fog below. Later, the mayor's hall stood taut with tension. Marble columns, silver crests of House Valen, symbols of order that grew heavier each night. Gideon leaned over the council table.
This is organized,
He said.
not random violence.
A lieutenant shifted.
We have rumors, sir, not proof. Rumors leave bodies.
Gideon replied evenly.
Proof just arrives later.
A voice cut in from the doorway. Marla.
Or you could listen to the people who hear things before they become reports.
The lieutenant bristled. Gideon silenced him with a look.
You're confident.
He asked. Marla's smile was thin.
Confident enough to warn you.
She nodded toward the window.
Your black feather is already stirring the nest.
Gideon frowned.
And this vigilante,
Is solving problems,
She said calmly.
whether you like the method or not.
She turned to leave.
Keep your guards close tonight, Captain.
She added.
The city's about to shift.
The door closed behind her. Murmurs filled the chamber. Gideon stayed still a moment longer. Veyrith needed order, and he would give it one. However, he had to. And that concludes Chapter 2 of Black Feather. If you're enjoying the story, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss the next chapter as Quincy's hunt through Veyrith continues. If you'd prefer to experience the full story at your own pace, the complete ebook is also available. Links in the description. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep an eye on the darkness. You never know when a black feather might fall.